All right, let's do a message for Sagittarius or Sagittarius cross-watcher. Thank you guys for being here with me today. I tried a little different light today. It's like purple, can you tell? If I look a little purple, it's kind of purplish pink, but I don't know, I was just feeling the vibes. I just had to change it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, I think that probably has something to do with your message too. Not necessarily the light, but the fact that you kind of just, I don't know, maybe you're always changing something up, or you're always doing something different, or somebody can never get too comfortable with what you're doing because you're always I don't know, you're like, you have a mind of your own, you do your own thing, you go your own way, you blaze your own trail. We'll get into that. But basically, this particular message for whoever it's for, I know it's not going to be for everybody, I think there's someone here who really cares about you and certainly looks out for you. Like, this is a protective person of yours. I don't know who this is to you, but they are very protective. Whether they do this openly, like protect you, look out for you, or they do this behind the scenes. They look out for your, I want to say like best interest, something like that. They mean well. They very much care what happens to you, and that's the point in this whole message, is that this is someone who wants you to be careful. That's it. They just want you to be careful. They support you fully in whatever you do. They just want you to be safe. It honestly gave me vibes of a parent. I don't think it is. I think this is a romantic message, actually, like, you know, for a lot of people. But it may not be. This could be someone's parent. It could be you towards your kids, or, you know, kids in general, or I don't know, because it gave me those vibes, like, when you know they gotta go live their life, but at the same time you just worry. You're always gonna worry. This is definitely somebody who worries about you. They do. They can't help it. If this is you, you worry about someone. You just want them to be safe. You want them to be, I'm hearing like safe out there. You want them to be careful. They trust your judgment, and they know that you will follow your own path no matter what. They just want to make sure you're going to be okay. That's it. It's like, that's it. That's all it is. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to, you know, persuade you one way or the other. I'm not trying to discourage you at all. I just want you to be all right. That's it. It's just because I love you, because I care. I just want to make sure you're good, you know? I mean, this can go in any situation. This could be someone's friend, someone's sibling. It's like, you sure about her? You sure about him? Listen, I'm not even trying to discourage you. If you're in love, go get him, tiger. But just be careful. You know, that's it. It has nothing to do with the person. I just don't want you to get hurt. That's it. That's actually it. Now, some people say that, and that's not it. It goes deeper. I don't believe that here. I do not believe it. I think that in this message, it really is what it is. And this is somebody here who wants the best for you. That's it. They want you to be happy. And if you're happy, I think you are happy. Whoever this is for is happy. Vice versa, somebody is happy. They're pursuing someone, pursuing a dream, like following something that, or doing something that lights them up in a different way. I knew that was going to plan, because there's nothing about coincidence here. So I knew there was a reason that I don't use no purple lights. It's like purple pink. I don't do that. That's just, I don't venture too far off my huge, you know, not when it comes to lighting. I don't know, I used to back in the day, but not anymore. And here I am again. I'm like, well, I don't know, I wonder what purple looks like. You see, it's on this side. You kind of looks like I'm sunburned on one side of my face. I'm digging it. I'm kind of liking it. I'm like, oh, I feel like, what's his name, Boov from the movie Home? He's the alien. I picked up on that like months ago. I think it was in an Aries message. Maybe you're connected to a fire sign. Another fire sign. This could be an Aries, or vice versa. You're protective of this Aries. Like, just be careful. Don't go out there and get yourself careful when you're driving. Be careful with who you're dating. Be careful with your drinks. Cover them up. Watch your drink. It could be anything. But anyway, where am I at? If you are a rather spiritual person, regardless of who or what you believe in, this actually gives them comfort, because even though they're still going to worry about you, they ultimately know you'll be taken care of by divinity. Like, maybe even if you're not spiritual or religious or anything like that, they may be, That could be another way this goes. They could be very spiritual or very religious, and so they trust in their God or their creator, whoever they believe in, to take care of you. Like this is someone who prays for you. They pray for you. Or if you are very devout in a belief or something like that, they know you're going to be taken care of. So they know there's nothing really for them to worry about. But also, this is the world we're living in. We're all having a human experience, and it's crazy out here, yo. It's fucking crazy. Crazy shit happening every day. So, somebody who loves you gonna worry about you. And that's what someone's doing. Just worrying just a little bit. It's nothing bad. It's not getting to them to where they can't function, basically. They're just wanting you to be careful. That's it. That's all it is. I just want to say it like this. That's it. Just want you to be careful, or you want someone to just be careful, baby. Be careful. Be careful. You know? Careful when you're online. You never know who's out there. Be careful when you go meet people for the first time. Be careful when you have them come to your house, or just be careful, living on your own. We'll get into it. You could be really starting off with something, some of you, and that can always be scary, a little bit scary, but I feel it's scarier for this person than it is you. Like some of you straight up, this has got to be your child or something like that, or you're this person's child. It don't matter how old you are, they're still going to worry about you. Like, we're always somebody's child. Even if we're grown, it's a scary world. And so our parents, sometimes can be real worried about us and just want us to be okay, Like straight up, imagine somebody here is moving out 18, 19 or whatever. And they're like, all right, well, hey mom or hey dad, I love you. Guess what? I found this apartment, right down the road or 30 minutes away. It's in another country. It's in another city, another town, another state. It's across the seas, whatever. But yeah, I'm moving out for the first time ever, right? Or maybe they're like, I don't know, joining the military, or they're getting married, or they're doing something for the first time, and it's like, oh God, and the training wheels come off, and it's like, I don't know. Okay, it's good. It's like, because we know we got to let them go. We know we got to let them live. We got to let them make their own decisions. But at the same time, we got to hold our breath. It's like, oh God. Or they're driving. Oh, that's one of them. I'm telling you, when they start driving, that's when you start having patience for more people on the road. For my road ragers out there, anybody who has road rage, or anybody who just doesn't like being in traffic or around people that maybe are reckless driving, so that could make you upset. Whatever it is, it can be frustrating for anybody to be on the road, whether you're a road rager or not. And so it can put things in a perspective when you have a child that starts driving, because you're like, listen, I don't know who the person is in front of me. They could be a new driver. How do we know? They could be an elderly person. They could be, having some sort of health issue right now, and they're not feeling well. And so we'd never know. We need to be careful. And what am I talking about that? Yeah, see, that's it. It's like, just be careful. You may be excited for this person to start this new adventure. Like basically, if this is the child situation, just as an example, it doesn't have to be anybody's exact example, but this is like where you'd be excited for them to start this new adventure in life, but also a little bit scared because you want to make sure that they're going to be okay. I can't reiterate that enough. This is how somebody feels about you. Like, it's their life. They have to make their own decisions, but at the same time, you don't want to have to get incarcerated because you're going to have to handle something. Because you're like, look, don't get me involved. I like to be a calm person. I don't like to be out there acting crazy, or I hung up my crazy coat a long time ago. Okay, I really don't want to have to bring it up out of the closet. It's dusty now. It's probably got holes in it, been ate by all them bugs and shit and moths in there. I really don't want to bring out my crazy coat. Please don't make me bring out my crazy coat. And it's like, just call. I'm fine. It's okay. Some of you, this is a partner. If you're in a relationship, your partner may be doing something and you could worry about them. Like maybe they're, I was talking to her the other day, and she was saying how her son is a, what do you call that? A mariner? A mariner? He works on ships. He's gone for 3 months and stuff like that. It's a really dangerous job. Anyway, she was telling me how his wife feels about it and how she feels about it too. Because it's extremely dangerous for lots of reasons. But like that's kind of what I'm talking about here. Or if somebody's you know, spouse or fiance or boyfriend or girlfriend is like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go buy that motorcycle, and it's like, oh, I'd love you to, that's great, oh, I love it, I know you've always wanted one, or I know you always wanted that type of one, you want to get a different one, I know you always wanted it, but it's dangerous out there, okay, you gotta watch for other people. And it's like, I know, I understand how to drive. And it's like, oh, I'm telling you though, you need to be real careful. Like, I support you, but I'm also scared, you know, it's like that. Or when like somebody wants to join a sport or something, and their partner or their family member or their children or the parent to the children is like, look, I just want you to be careful, you got to protect your head, you got to wear your protective gear, you got to protect your body, because when you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old, it's going to start telling off on you. So, you know, one wrong move and, you know, something like that. Maybe it's a job somebody's getting, so they're going to be working around like certain people, and maybe a person's just kind of afraid for the person that when they get into a specific industry, they're going to be like maybe suckered into some things, or I'm hearing like the wrong crowd, or maybe like taken, you know, I don't know. Somebody just wants to make sure that a person doesn't get taken too, I'm hearing too far off to sea, maybe literally, but just more figuratively here. I just want you to be okay. It's something like that here. It's somebody looking out for another because love, basically. Love, that's it. And the one being looked after is a Spitfire. I tell you, a Spitfire. You can't stop this person. This person is a do-it-yourselfer for sure. A balls to the walls-er. Walzer? Walzer. Walter. Walter. Walter? Walter. Walzer? I don't know what it's trying to say there. It's like something trying to come through. Yeah, you know, they're going to do it anyway. Like, whatever this is, it's like, I'm going to do it. I have to do it. Like, this is a person full of adventure. And, I would even say, like, go-getter would fit it here, would fit the person. I think it's you, honestly. But it could be reversed. You can be anybody. It's a go-getter for sure. But I think there's better words for it. Like, Spitfire would fit this good. A firecracker, yes. Explosive. And not in the sense like one can't handle themselves. No, what it means here in this sense is basically when you want something, you go get it. You make it happen. And it doesn't mean you don't consider the dangers and the possibilities, but you don't let it stop you. There's dangers everywhere. If you let every danger stop you, you would never start. You'd never do anything. You would never move forward. If you trust, either you trust God or whoever you believe in, or you really trust yourself to do this. And you know what? We need people like that, or shit would never get done. It would never get done. No. All right, so we're going to take the rest of this on over to members. But yeah, it's such a good message. It has great energy in it. Like, and it's beautiful because somebody just loves you. They care about you. I mean, this could even be two exes. I said we're going to take it on members. Here we are, sticking to the face again, and it's pulled out. Anyway, it's pulled out from my, I see a pull-out bed. It's pulled out from my face. What was it saying? Like, say these are exes. This could be two exes, but they're still, like, cool with each other, like, co-parenting. And it's like, I just want you to be careful out there. It's a cruel, cruel summer. It's a cruel world. And people are crazy. And we may not be together anymore, but we do. It's like I'm hearing shared children or a child, or we were together a long time. I love you. I care about you. I don't want anybody to hurt you. So, or anything to happen. All right. I'm going to go. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.